everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nisi G. I am a mindset mentor and a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for 18 years, a mindset mentor for 3 years, and I am obsessed with cognitive behavioral therapy, psychology, and quantum physics and neuroscience. I've gotten asked quite a lot of questions this week, and so I just kind of wanted to answer some of those questions, go over some things with you guys to help you with your journey. Question number one was, how did I manifest my way out of a moving truck and being homeless? First of all, it was a journey. It wasn't something that was like very brief, to be real with you. But I eventually just got sick of my own shit for real. I was like, okay, I put myself in this situation. How the hell do I get out of this situation? I believed in manifestation. Wholeheartedly, I did. I just didn't know how to properly apply it. And what I mean by that is that I thought that a home, or not even a home, I guess I thought like money was just going to fall out of the sky and that it was just going to happen for me because I had been on Reddit or like on these Facebook groups or whatever, and people would say stuff like, "Oh, um, I just got a $23,000 deposit and this just happened for me." And so I guess I thought that something like that could happen for me too. And it can, but I am extremely ambitious and I know for a fact that's not even like true to who I am. So for me, I just felt like I've got to get my way out of this. As a matter of fact, when I was in the moving truck, and I had fallen asleep, and I remember just sitting there like, this is not my end. This is not how my story ends. I'm too raw for this. I'm too real for this. This is not how my story ends. This is not how this is going to go. Absolutely not. And I got really, really, really annoyed and irritated and just fed up with my shit. And I was like, yeah, no, this is not it. Money is going to come to me today. I don't know how. And this is at like 3 in the morning, you guys. And then I'm going to say around 7 o'clock that morning, I'm lying. The sun was still down. Maybe like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, I had gotten a message from someone that wanted to get their hair done. And I love having a trade job. She wanted to get her hair done, and she ended up paying for her hair, did her hair, all the good stuff. So I started making money. And so then I started staying with a friend for like a week. I stayed with another friend for like a month. That friend ended up not being my friend. Like, I was just learning and going through the process. A lot of people turned their back on me. To be completely real, I will say that I stayed with a total of two friends. Yes, two friends. And then my third friend, who I'm still close to this day, she's like a sister to me, allowed me to stay in her home and just kind of get on my feet for a couple months. And then, boom, everything just kind of catapulted from there in a nutshell. But I did have to couch hop, and I was making really good money, but I couldn't make enough money to like save, because then I'm sending money back home for my son. I'm trying to get on my feet, trying to save. I still have bills, like just drowning, and it was a lot. It was a lot, but I learned a lot about myself, and I'm so grateful for that experience because I learned how resilient I am. I learned how strong I am. I learned that I can get through any and everything that life throws at me. And in those months, I truly got to know myself and fall in love with myself like I never have before. It forced me to get out of that pity party. It forced me to stop feeling sorry for myself and to stop feeling like a victim. It forced me to take control and to take charge of my life in that way. And it's something that I don't regret or forget, honestly. And I never want to go back there. So I know that once I've experienced that, I don't want to experience it again. And I just keep pushing. I'm like, yep, nope, I'm done with that shit. I don't ever want to feel like that again. Absolutely not. And so I don't. But that is definitely one of the things that I want people to recognize is you have to get to a place where you're just sick of your own shit, where you're like, this is enough. I've done all that I can, and expecting the same result, you guys are doing the same thing, is literally the definition of insanity. So you just got to do better. So that answers Starry Night's question on how did you manifest your way out of being in a moving truck. Another comment that I had gotten was, what would you say was the most effective way to regulate your nervous system? I absolutely love meditation and breath work. Oops, I hit my mic. I love meditation and breath work. For me, if I could go back, and I said this on TikTok the other day, if I could go back and learn meditation all over again, I would do what I like to call white wall meditating, where you just get really quiet and you just stare at a white wall or a blank wall, and that's it. And you put your focus and awareness onto that. What people don't understand, and I say this constantly, and I really need for those of you that are watching this video to listen to me when I say, the answers will come to you. It's kind of like when you become a parent and you just know what to do, like that parental instinct just kicks in, right? Like when I first got pregnant, became a mother, I was like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this. You just naturally know what to do. You just naturally know how to take care of a baby, right? Like I just naturally breastfed. I just naturally knew how to do this stuff. You're going to naturally get these downloads. You're going to naturally get this information. It's going to naturally come to you because you're built to do this. You're made to do this. You're never not manifesting. You're always manifesting. But if you can just have those moments of stillness, have those moments of quiet, have those moments of just non-interruptive space and time with yourself, those downloads will come to you. I did not build my platforms overnight. It took consistency. It took dedication. It took my love for myself, for others, for wanting to get this information out for it to happen. And so there was a lot of nervous system regulation going on. Okay. And I had to ultimately learn, like, okay, my nervous system has to feel safe to receive this stuff because my nervous system has deemed this not safe. My nervous system has said, this isn't safe for us. We have to prove ourselves for love. We have to prove ourselves to get clients. We have to prove ourselves. I don't have to do any of that shit. I just have to be me. I get constantly asked about my cross all the time. People are like, oh my God, you wear a cross around your neck. You curse. Is this a bobby pin? This is a bobby pin tattoo. I am a hairstylist. Okay. I've been a master cosmetologist for 18 years. So I got some cosmetology tattoos. But people are fixated and worried about the wrong thing. My cross means what my cross means to me because it's my cross to bear. It's mine. So it means what it means to me. Whatever it means to you, I respect that. But we don't have to have the same meaning for things. Somebody asked me if I wear it for decoration. No, I do not. Someone asked me if my dead grandmother gave it to me. No, she did not. So that should clear up some confusion with that. But when you get your nervous system regulated, you start to act like that. You start to not care about what other people think because ultimately it's nobody else's business. But box breathing really helps. White wall meditation is my favorite. I absolutely love that because it helps me just stay centered and grounded, and I get those downloads anytime I'm doing that. So I want you guys to make sure that you're doing that as well, where you're just sitting and having those moments of stillness with yourself. Also, regulating your nervous system, you have to lower your cortisol levels and lower your dopamine hits. Now, this is something that I tell my one-on-one clients to do, my one-on-one mentorship clients to do, is to make sure that you're not using your phone right before bed. This might sound silly, but getting strict with your day and your routine is going to regulate your nervous system to feel safe to receive because your nervous system will not be in fight or flight mode. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you're not using your phone before bed, at least 30 minutes before bed, and you don't want to use your phone right before you wake up. Now, whenever you first wake up, you're going to be, searching for your phone. You're just going to be creating new habits. So don't reach for your phone, turn the alarm off, because this is what I do. I turn my alarm off. I go straight into gratitude, straight into meditation immediately. A lot of people will say, oh my God, I don't dream. I haven't had a dream in years. That's not true. You have dreamt, you just don't remember it because you are constantly looking for a dopamine hit. Your cortisol levels are high and you're not receiving those downloads. You're blocking it out. That's what the matrix is. You guys, please go and download the Matrix Reset. It will literally give you everything that you need to know. It's an hour-long masterclass with me. So get prepared to take notes for that. And also, really quick, on Mondays and Fridays, I'm going to be having Magic Mondays and Flash Fridays, where you can go on my site and I will have something up for sale for you guys because you guys really enjoyed the flash sale and I really enjoyed doing it. To be honest, it was really fun. And so on Mondays and Fridays, not every Monday and Friday, but most Mondays and Fridays, I will go on there and discount some stuff for you guys that are wanting to download that. But anyways, not utilizing your phone before you go to sleep is going to set the standard, set your subconscious for the night. Instead, do breath work, do some meditation, do some affirmations before you go to bed. Because remember what Neville talks about, stats, a state akin to sleep, which is where I like to loop. You need to be fixated and focused on having a good night's rest, lowering your cortisol levels, and creating the life that you desire. Wouldn't you much rather be thinking about that and going to sleep with amazing thoughts than to be going to sleep worried, stressed, whatever? Then as soon as you wake up in the morning, you're unlocking your phone, you're looking at what bill is due, da da da. And then your subconscious is still very much awake when you first wake up in the morning. So why would you want to feed it some stuff about bills and things that's just going to cause you more stress and strife? You don't want to do that. This is why your nervous system is in disarray. If you haven't, go check out my podcast on Spotify and Apple and listen to the very first episode of season 1. And I talk to you about dopamine hits and why it's so important to limit yourself on those things. You want to train your nervous system how to feel safe, and that's where it starts. You're over here manifesting love, but meanwhile you on TikTok looking at somebody talking about how their husband cheated on them. Girl, what the hell? Your brain is picking up on 1 billion bits per second of information, right? It's like, okay, I can be looking at my camera, but behind me is my light. Right here is my phone. Here is my mic. Here is my iPad. To my right is my other part of my desk with my fan. And I'm still looking at the camera. My brain is picking up on all of these bits. My brain is also picking up on the fact that my dog is right here to the front left of my desk. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Your brain is picking up on all this information. Your brain is also picking up on information about me right now, but still listening to my words. Your brain might notice a tattoo, my nails. It might notice my hair. It might notice my jewelry. It might notice my tooth gems. Your brain is picking up on all this information. You need to train your nervous system how to feel safe so your brain can only pick up on what it is that you want. If you want a deeper dive into nervous system regulation, check out my video about reprogramming your subconscious mind. It'll give you some insight. And if you need further clarification on that, you can check out my nervous system regulation e-guide. I hope this video has been informative for you all. If you're interested in joining the VIP group, you can click the link on the site at my beacons link. And then that will take you to the subscription for the $30 a month for the VIP group. The VIP group is hosted on School, on the platform School. It's SKOOL, and we meet twice a month. If you miss any of those group sessions, there will be a live replay for you to go back and look at. We do challenges and all sorts of stuff in there. It's really fun. We're getting ready to start a new book together this week. So we do a lot of different things. One-on-one mentorship will close on May 15th. So if you're interested in that, please go ahead and email us if you're interested in the one-on-ones. But I love the questions. I'll definitely be doing more videos answering you guys' questions. So I will talk to you guys